Hello and welcome back to my very long lost YouTube channel. I've thought of ways on how to intro myself back into YouTube. I even went through some of my old videos and they're so cringe that I'm so sorry that anybody had to see those in the past. I'm kind of going into this one with just my full self and my full personality, and I'm not gonna be overdoing it like I used to. See, I'm already feeling like that was just a lot to say, I'm rambling. Okay, hi. I have not used my channel in a really long time. I could sit here and make so many excuses, but the biggest fact of all is I just wasn't consistent, and that's totally on me. And I went on my YouTube recently and saw that I still have a pretty big handful of you that follow me, and I'm hoping that you don't see this video and instantly unsubscribe. I hope that you stay and support me because I'm getting back into YouTube because I truly feel like I've lost touch with all of you, and these days we're stuck inside a lot. You know, we're not able to do the things that we used to. And for me, I think what I always used to do, which was traveling and events and hanging out with friends, has come to a really big halt. And it's taught me that I'm not necessarily lonely, but I try to fill a void, I think, in my heart with friends and with plans, instead of just, accepting my life and being happy with where I am and being happy being alone and be happy just talking to you guys. And I've wanted to get back into YouTube really bad. I even tried during quarantine. I tried.
What's that?
Guess what I'm doing today? Okay, tell everybody how excited you are that I'm doing this.
So excited.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Dad. I decided I'm gonna get back into YouTube. What do you think about that?
Oh, I think it's a great idea.
What should I do?
Funny is always fun.
Well, this is great talking to you, Dad. I think we've pretty much got all we need for this.
What's up?
Guess what I'm doing today?
You're not modeling.
No, is that because I look like, I'm sorry, hold on. I kind of taking that as a little bit of a diss.
What's up, honey?
And clearly it didn't work. I'm a very emotional person, and I think because of my emotions, when I'm not feeling happy, I don't want to make a video. And if something happens to me or somebody around me, I drop everything and I attend to that instead of being you know what, I have to get something done. I have people that I want to share experiences with, or motivation or fitness stuff, whatever it is. I want to talk to you guys, and I put it off a lot. So here's to my resolution. I know that it's a resolution and everybody does that in the beginning of a year, but I told myself that the one thing that 2020 has taught me is that you can't wait and push things off because you never know what's gonna happen. And I planned on doing a lot of things in 2020 and none of that happened. And I decided that going into this year, I'm not gonna push things off until it feels like the right time, because I don't know if there will ever be a right time. I wanted to come back and I wanted to talk to you guys and hang out and make some videos, because you see me on Instagram, but you don't see any of the moments, personal moments in my life. You just see photos, maybe a couple stories here and there. I've been so disconnected, I think, from social media. And this is completely different than how I used to be. I feel like I used to make more personable stories all the time, kind of talk to you guys a little more, show you a little bit more about my life. But I've almost been nervous because it's hard. It's really hard. I mean, I don't need to sit here and tell you how hard 2020 was, but 2020 was a hard year for everybody. I felt it myself a lot, and I wanted to kind of come on here and be a little personable with you guys. I wanted to not just start YouTube with a cooking video or hey, I'm working out, want to see it. I wanted to start off by being a little bit more myself and let you guys know what's been going on, how I've been feeling, you know, so I guess this is like my intro. A lot of you guys are always asking like how I'm doing, what's happened, and I'm sorry that I haven't really kept you up on anything with my life. So I will briefly talk about this now. I went through some very emotional moments in 2020. Obviously everything that everybody else did.
Breaking news tonight on several fronts on the coronavirus pandemic.
On this Friday, confirmed coronavirus cases around the world announced a province-wide lockdown.
You know, with not being able to see friends and family, all my trips that I had planned were shut down. And if you guys know me, you know that like my life kind of revolves around traveling. That came to a halt, and as you guys know, you know, Keen and I, we went through a breakup, and that was pretty hard. And you know, he moved out into a different apartment complex, and I think a lot of people went through a lot of breakups, and I think a lot of people went through hardships, which it's okay, because sometimes it needs to happen. I mean, sometimes you need to learn things about yourself, and you need to learn things about other people, and I think sometimes pressure can get to a lot of people, and I think the worst thing to do is not do anything about it. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and I think, you know, with that being said, I'm very happy right now in my life. I'm very happy where things have turned out. Whatever happens in our lives is personal to us, and like I hope that, you know, you guys understand that and respect that. Yeah, he's my best friend, so, and I'm happy. And even other relationships around me like fell apart. Nobody knows this really except for close friends, but you know, my parents got divorced this year, and that was really, really, really hard on me, because my parents have been together, I think, for what, 30 years now, and I've grown up in a household with like my whole family. I've grown up with, you know, holidays being all together. I've grown up always seeing both my parents at the same time. You know, to like have that change is like really, really hard. But my parents are still, you know, they're not angry with each other, and they're not, they're not like people that can't be in like the same room with each other or things like that. These past few holidays has been really hard. And I know that a lot of people out there have probably gone through certain things, or have maybe had their parents divorced in the past and before quarantine and all that stuff. But I never could relate to anybody that's been through that. So to me now, I'm, you know, I understand like what people go through, and I'm super thankful that it's happened to me when I'm older, because I think I have a better understanding of people and like your relationships, and that just because you love somebody doesn't mean that it works. And that's okay. So, you know, with that being said, there have been some hardships, but to be honest, this year has been like a really great year for me as well. And I don't want this video to be a negative video. I want this to be like a positive video, and I want to like let you guys know that I'm excited for like this new year, and there's been a lot of great things that have happened. I mean, I got honey. I got a new dog. During quarantine, I found out that, you know, all these humane societies were euthanizing dogs because they couldn't take care of them anymore. They were shutting them down. And if you know me, I am a huge, huge, huge animal lover. And when it comes to dogs, I think they are God's gift to this earth. Like I don't know what I would do without them. I don't think I could have gone through 2020 without her. She's made my life like so joyful. I absolutely, with all my heart, adore Chicken, and he will always be my boy. But he's also not very much of a cuddle dog. He likes his space. He's incredibly smart, and I wouldn't trade him for the world, but he does get a little like, you know, if you try to cuddle him. So Honey is just the complete opposite of him. Honey, she just craves love and attention. She just wants to sit on your lap all day. She is there when you wake up. She is there when you go to bed. If you're sad, she's there. If you're happy, she's there. She's just like the best dog ever. So I'm so grateful that that happened. And also I'm thankful that, you know, I learned how to be by myself. I think for a lot of us, this was probably our most lonely year. I fell into like a depression probably for like maybe 2 months, to the point where I was like sleeping every day. Like I'd wake up and go right back to sleep. I wouldn't eat. I would just watch TV all day. I felt like there was nothing for me to do to like fulfill a purpose. But then I constantly say this, and I hope that you guys take this, you know, in your life and apply it to, you know, your daily routines or things like that. But at the end of the day, nobody can change your outcome except for yourself. You can't have family, friends, loved ones, anything change how you feel but you. So if you want to do better, and if you want to like succeed in something or have a better day, that is completely and entirely up to you. And our mind is such a powerful thing that if you tell yourself you will be okay, you will. I decided to snap out of it. I decided to like make lists of things to do. I was like, what can I do by myself that I never really did before? And I started just picking things up. Like, I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram, but I created a bed from scratch for Honey and Moomer.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I went to Home Depot, I got like everything, and I sawed the wood myself. I drilled it in, I bought the fabric, created the lights, and it was really, really, really fun. And I redecorated my room. I went and I got plants, and I decorated my wall. You know, I would even write in my notes, change laundry, or go outside and do like a couple lunges and things like that. And I would just check it off, and checking things off on my list just made me feel so much better. Like I felt like I accomplished something. I feel a lot better, and I also have decided to like not be so scared of social media like I used to. I think I really got scared of YouTube because it's scary to be vulnerable on here. It's scary to show you guys my life. Like, what if something happens and you don't like it, you know? And you guys are powerful. You could take someone down, you know? I've seen you do it. I've seen it happen. And I only want you guys to be happy with me and, you know, proud of me and stand by me. And I want to be there for you guys too. I want to, you know, I talked to a couple of you during quarantine who reached out and were just sad. And I want to be like there, like I want to be that person again. I want to be involved, not just you guys with my lives, but me with you. That is putting me in a place to make this video. And that's like why I want to get back into YouTube. And my videos aren't going to be me just like talking. I think I might like stream for that. You know, another great thing that's happened over 2020 is I got Chelsea. She's the best, and she streams, and it helps me like into a new world that I didn't know about. So like streaming for me is kind of, you know, like a new thing that I like want to try. You won't be listening to talking videos like this. I will not bore you anymore with all this mumble jumble. I will do that on stream. This will be like more fun. I just like want to think of fun things. I want to like hang out with old friends. I want to just do stuff and film it. I just wanted to make an intro video for you guys to say I'm really excited to get back onto this, and I hope you guys are excited for me to come back. And for those of you who've stayed subscribed and like always pushed me to get back into YouTube, I like love you guys so much. I truly, 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 like it means the most to me that you care and that you stuck by me. I mean, even if it's like 5 of you or 1 of you, I don't care. Like, I have really great things and great ideas that I'm trying to put into play this year, and I want you guys to be a part of that journey. But if there's anything that you want to see or you have questions about, you know, please feel free to message me, comment below. I would love to get your guys' feedback on like videos you'd want to see. So with that being said, I will end this video, and I love you guys. I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned, and please subscribe so you know when my next video comes out. Bye, I love you guys. Also, I know that throughout the video it's gotten like incredibly darker. The sun went down, so that's why it's getting dark. Okay, bye.